Hi, my name is Nicole, and I have been a MUTU mama since 2015, and I have 2 kiddos. I want to talk to you about my experiences working out during pregnancy and how not having MUTU System versus having MUTU System during pregnancy made such a difference. I didn't focus too much on working out during my first pregnancy apart from the normal kinds of exercises that I had done prior. I had no knowledge or awareness of what my pelvic floor even was, and I did not understand how important training and staying connected to it during pregnancy was. After my first pregnancy, I had a lot of instability in my core due to a large diastasis. I had leaking issues when I sneezed or tried to do higher impact exercises like jumping, and my back was really hurting and bothering me more than it ever had before. But I think that the hardest part for me was not understanding if any of this was actually just normal postpartum issues or if there was really something that was not right. And I found myself feeling very confused and defeated and self-conscious, and I felt really out of place in my own body. Luckily, I found and started MUTU System around 12 weeks after my first pregnancy, and I worked really hard. I had ups and downs during the process, but I completed MUTU, and I felt confident and fully healed about a year later. So when I became pregnant with my second child a few years after that, I knew this time around that working out during pregnancy should be a priority, and that MUTU System is what I wanted to use throughout this pregnancy. And I am so glad I did. I felt so much more confident during my second pregnancy having MUTU System as my guide. And having learned all I did through MUTU and my first journey after my first baby, during my second pregnancy, I just felt so much more in control and relaxed in my body. I felt I could trust in myself and trust my body, which I didn't feel after my first pregnancy. Now, I didn't do the program perfectly throughout my second pregnancy because life and a toddler in tow, but doing my best with it made all of the difference. I really struggle postpartum as well with anxiety and depression during the first few months, and it's really challenging. But I found that having MUTU Core to help me slow down, breathe, and focus inward was really helpful during my second postpartum healing. And I found I had so much more patience with my physical recovery and my appearance during that second recovery because of what MUTU helped me learn and experience and love about my body. I found I could give myself more patience and acceptance as I healed. I absolutely recommend MUTU System for working out during pregnancy. I love the focus that MUTU has on empowering through education. Remember, I didn't know even what my pelvic floor was the first time around. I know now. And the exercises, they're short, but they're powerful, and I always feel accomplished after, which was important. When working out during pregnancy sometimes feels like the last thing that you want to do, but I knew I would feel better if I did my MUTU exercises. And as a mother, you always feel a little time poor, but MUTU makes it worth the time because you are worth it. Compared to what I dealt with physically postpartum after my first pregnancy when I didn't have MUTU, compared with the second time around when I had MUTU was such a positive and different experience. Sure, the second time around, my body had healing to do. I had just grown and birthed a baby. But because I had focused on working out during pregnancy with MUTU System, my body was able to heal very well within the first few months postpartum. There was no lingering diastasis recti, no urinary incontinence that was bugging me, and no back pain, which was a completely different story than after my first baby. Healing postpartum is not just a physical process, but a deeply emotional one as well. MUTU System helped me to cultivate such a positive mindset around my body and helped me to uncover the deepest beauty within myself that is not dependent on just what I look like from the outside. I struggled so much after my first pregnancy with body image issues, but after my second pregnancy, I could just feel such a shift. Sure, I had some days where I wish my body was all healed, but there wasn't this obsessive urgency like I had felt before. Even as I was healing and working on strengthening my body, I was content and happy, and I found confidence in myself and in my body. And that is something that I never found being cultivated in any other exercise program before MUTU System. And that's because MUTU focuses on the whole individual, not just spot treating areas one doesn't like. This program is truly for every woman, from mamas who want to focus on working out during pregnancy safely to mamas who already have grown-up kids who just now have the time and energy to dedicate to themselves. Through using MUTU System and truly taking the values of the program to heart, I am all the better for it, inside and out. Thank you so much, MUTU.